All right, all right. Let's see who will be first in the live stream. Go ahead and share this out on Twitter. Oh. All right, let's get the charts up here. Y'all can see the charts, I can't yet. So of course we still got Tesla up on here. We were looking at that last week. We got that Friday. Hey Paul, how's it going, man? Just a heads up, if I start making weird facial expressions, today I have worn glasses the most in probably 21 and a half years. Old age is catching up with me. I've got glasses now. I've had them since like November, December, but I haven't been wearing them much. But I'm going to start wearing them just because, I could see, but I never realized how little I could see in comparison to what I could see with the glasses on. So I'm trying to. I got them off right now just because getting used to them. It's a little bit of eye strain, so I'm just taking a little bit of break from wearing them. We are seeing some green in the market. I know when I popped in and I had a quick peek earlier this morning, and most everything, JNK for the bonds is down. What's that? Realty income. JNK and Realty income are almost green. They're hanging out just a little bit below. You got in Toad, welcome to the live stream, man. CSX Railroads, they're a little bit down on the day. SLI for lithium, Standard Lithium, they're down. Other than that, everything else I'm seeing, everything that I'm tracking is green. We can jump over and pull up the cryptos on here. Looks like Chainlink is the only one of the cryptos that we're watching. They're on my crypto list that are currently down. And how far down is... The good thing looking at... Okay, we're still out on the 4 hour. Let's check the 30 minutes, see how we're looking there. So yeah, it looks like Chainlink did have a little bit of a fall off on the start of the day. Starting to move upward relatively speaking. If you look at our low, and then we got a higher low. Kind of... You could maybe call this a higher low, but we did regress back, and from there we are seeing higher lows. It is in a bit of a pullback right now. If it decided to wake back up, that would be great. I'd love to see, everything here on the left. Everything on the left green, that would be perfect. So PROG. What are we? Okay, we're on the 1 minute on PROG. Let's tighten that up just a little bit so we can see we are now in the buffer zone in between. I think we actually have to go out on. Do we have to go on the 5s? So we are out of that upper channel. We had the 2 channels set up for kind of looking at support and resistance, just trying to see where some good buying zones might be. We are in that upper range. We are still below my average, so I'm still overall down on this position, but just the fact, how much of a movement we've seen recently. We're looking at 111 last week. I believe that was last week we were down at the 111 mark and running sideways at 111 quite a bit. We did have the push up. We punched through. Twice I was overall green on the position, and we've since pulled back a bit, but as you can see, we're starting to walk an upward shelf. You look at the start of the 28th, there was a little bit of a pullback, run back up. We didn't see that again this morning. It almost looks like straight out the gate for PROG, it started to run upwards. So that is a good sign. We're definitely seeing a lot of good pressure coming in on PROG. Hey, Outdoor Smile, welcome to the live stream. Oh, missed one. Okay. If there was a MOAS in another stock, GameStop, all the hedge funds went bust, what would happen? Well, now see, a lot of people are thinking that everyone falls back to Melvin Capital. Melvin Capital, they were so overextended and basically obliterate themselves. The people that are left, they know where their positions are. They know how far behind they are, and they also know that they know in the event of an incident like the run up again that smoked Melvin Capital out, they know what kind of damage can be done to them. But someone, I think a majority of the short positions are in Citadel. Well, Citadel is not only an AMC. They have a lot of other stocks out there, a lot of positions they're long in. They may be buying crypto in order to hedge their position. Using that as a cash reserve hedge. Granted, with crypto being down, they're not they're not in as good of a position as they were when when Bitcoin was up around 55,000, 60,000. They're not in that good of a position as far as crypto, but I'm fairly certain that between all their positions and their freestanding capital they have, that they're not going to implode. Even if they get if they get hit with a MOAS, say PROG rips to the rips relatively to the moon based on where their prices are, and everyone jumps out of PROG and then moves into GameStop and AMC, and all the buying pressure causes another rip. They have contingencies in place as far as how to cover the capital that they need in the event of either MOAS or just from margin calls. So a lot of them, they've got buffers built in, and they know where their positions are, and they know where their max loss is, and that's where it comes into when you look at the volume utilization and cost to borrow, and I'm sure they have algorithms out there that will assess their risk based on all the factors of where they sit financially on the position, and they know when they're in a green zone, yellow zone, red zone, red zone where they're in a lot of danger, and I'm sure they are managing their positions because there's no reason for them to go out and we've seen it before where, anyone who's looked at Ortex data, you see the daily changes. Well, daily changes as a result of shares being returned. So they know when they're in danger, and I think they're trying to move shares around and move positions around without actually triggering a MOAS, without triggering any kind of squeeze, and without forcing margin calls against themselves. A lot of these businesses, these hedge funds, they've been doing it for a long time. They know the game. We're fairly new to the game, but the thing is, they know we hold the cards because we hold the shares. So they've got a lot of tricks in the bag just from years and decades of experience. Does it change the fact? Does it change the narrative of the MOAS? No, it doesn't, because they still have to cover their position. It's just they've got a lot more experience than we do, and they know how to draw the game out and prolong it, which is what they've been doing. Pretty much the hedge funds have been fighting a delaying action against retail investors. And that's why holding is such a key part of it, is because all they can do is fight a delaying action. They can only delay it. They cannot get out of it without covering their position. So the longer they can delay it, and the more damage mitigation they can do between now and covering, that's really what it comes down to. So it just comes down to, as long as you're still good holding your shares, you batten down the hatches, you weather the storm, whatever they throw at us. We keep to our game plan, and eventually they're going to run out of tricks. They're going to exhaust all avenues, and eventually the risk is going to get too high. The cost to borrow and days to cover are going to outweigh any potential gains, and eventually they realize that even if they, based on cost to borrow, even if they covered at their initial entry point, they're still losing. So they're just trying to find a way to make it where they don't lose as much, and a lot of that is generating capital through other positions. I know that's a really, really long explanation there, Ugandan Toad, but that a lot of it, that's what it boils down to. And it goes into, you got to understand the psychology behind it. That's, when I'm talking about options, I talk about the fives. They are key psychological levels. That's it. People, there are emotional traders out there. It's your money, it's your livelihood, it's your say. Whatever got you into the stock, you're invested in it, not just in the money, but your time, your future, your families. So it does come down. It comes down to there are emotions in it. You try to weigh it against your technical analysis and try not to get overly emotional. But yeah, there's no. I look at the red in my portfolio and I'm like, man, where is it? Come on, my portfolio needs to wake up. Where's my green? But yeah, that's you just gotta roll with it. During the Piggly Wiggly squeeze in 23, the owner couldn't sell his shares during the MOAS due to suspension in trading. However, hedge funds could still trade, and they covered their shares. The business then went bust. I hope during the AMC squeeze trading isn't suspended for the age. No, with the new digital age, there is no way. Because back in the old days, a lot of times, telephone, telegraph, ticker tape. Back in the old days, it was easy to just not answer the phone. Now, with everything being computerized, are they going to shut down the entire internet to keep people from trading and only people in the room can trade? That things like that would never fly in the computer age, and the nonsense they pulled a year ago. They used that trick once. They won't get away with using it again. It's just like I said, they know the tricks because of the experience they have, but eventually they will run out of tricks. So AMC on the day, looking, we go back, this is the start of the day. A little bit of, there's that, almost to a T, that first 15 minutes. I caution people against the first 15 to 30 minutes of the day, just kind of, unless it's something you have to do in the market, kind of wait and see, because it's a super, super volatile time. And we see it shot up, pulled back, and then it started going into its normal trading day, which had a pretty decent run early on. Anyone who saw this, and if you're watching and your technical analysis told you that, hey, it looks like this first 15 minutes we're going to turn around and start moving upward again. Anyone who got in for a day trade on that little run right there, that was a sweet little move right there. We're looking right at about $15 up to, conservatively, maybe somewhere right up around 16. No, they can attempt through the dark pool, but the trades will not go through. See, here's one of the. I don't know if I've touched on this part here on the channel before. Here's one of the things about the dark pool. The dark pool is just a place where you can go if you have a large order to set your moves up. That people are like, oh, if you trade on the dark pool, it's not reflected in the share price. Well, it's not reflected until the trade is executed. If trading is suspended, they can go out and make their offers and start, place their orders on the dark pool, but they still won't be executed. A trading halt means that it doesn't matter. You can go into whatever dark pool, but when it goes to hit the stock exchange, if the stock exchange is not trading, their position is going to be in limbo. It's going to be sitting there waiting for trading to resume. That's one of the benefits of everything being electronic, everything being digital, is if they suspend trading, all trading gets suspended. It shuts the switchboard off. There's no trading, nothing in, nothing out. You can place your orders. Your orders will not be moved through, will not be sent, will not be processed until trading resumes. So yeah, they can set their move up on the dark pool, but it's not going to go through. It's going to be sitting there waiting, just like you can go in, type in a limit order, and it'll, your brokerage will tell you trading suspended. Your order will be placed, but it will not go to the market to be executed until trading resumes. Thoughts on Shib? I'm guessing you're saying you Shib Doge. Yeah, that was crazy in there. That was So many bots in there. A couple people did get caught in the crossfire in there as far as the bots go. I look back. It wasn't me, but I'm trying to think. I can't remember his name now. Armando. He had gotten timed out by one of the other mods. I look back through because I know I had accidentally timed out somebody just in the chaos of it. But yeah, one of the other mods ended up timing them out, and they were They were right in between two of the spammers. So I'm guessing just there are times it's hard to click on a name to get rid of it, or to bring up the menu on it. I'm guessing they just got caught in the crossfire. I wish I could get that many bots to come in here and subscribe to my channel. That'd be wonderful. Also, everybody, don't forget to hit the like button if you know anyone who's interested in the channel. I dare every single one of you to, everyone watching, to bring a new subscriber to the channel. I dare y'all. I don't think y'all can do it. Y'all don't know enough people to bring in here to bring new subscribers in. Just spent 10,000 on Shiba Doge. Yeah, I don't go on CoinMarketCap. I hear names getting rattled off of different coins and stuff. We'll go back over. If it's not on that list on the left, that's all my crypto right there. That's every crypto that I have a position in right there. And the top two are actually not in wallets. Those are glorified IOUs that I have on those. Chainlink, Uniswap, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. Those I actually hold in a wallet. But the other ones, they're glorified IOUs. Yeah, 69 subscribers. We've been stuck there for a week now. Yeah, I don't understand why we're not getting more subscribers in here. I mean, I'm here every day. Outdoor Smile says he just got me a new sub. Oh yeah, we are up to 70 now. I just refreshed and saw that. Well, thank you, Outdoor Smile. That's great. I appreciate it. That's how we grow this channel. And remember, this isn't my channel. This is our channel. We're all one community, and this channel, this channel is an affiliate of the Claybro, the CBN, the Claybro network. Look at AMC. We're right there at the top right there at overbought right now. So we might see a little bit of a pullback here. Hopefully it's a light pullback. Maybe drops down to 60 on the RSI and starts running back up again. Oh, I cannot wait till we hit that 100. When we get that first hundo, I'm so excited for when that finally hits. Look like a little micro pullback. Looks like we didn't even dip down that far. AMC wants to keep going up. So we're going to check the three major indices right now while we're sitting here waiting. So not too much excitement on the SPY. Pretty nice steady early run, sideways a bit. Looks like it's taking some baby steps upward. Nothing super high on there. But yeah, SPY came out, dipped down just a little bit. There's that first little bit of the market open, and upward movement from there. We'll check the Qs. Qs, same deal. Little bit of a pullback at market open, upward movement. Tiny little pullback there, but other than that, it's been mostly upward the whole day. And let's check the Russell. Russell, same deal. Yeah, so there it is. You see that the major indices, they're all looking about the same today. And since we're already on the IWM, since we're on the Russell, we're going to go over to AMC, which is the largest stock in the Russell. Little bit different. A little bit longer of a downward push at the beginning. A little bit more of these two pullbacks here. Other than that, we've been following essentially the same upward trend. Can you please remind us why you think AMC MOAS will hit 15. Well, the actual window I figured was 1250 to 1750 with the exact price of $1,748.81. That is the target price right there. And the whole reason behind that is I can't remember his first name now. There was a guy whose name was Running, and the term running was coined in the year 1748. Now, the 81 cents at the end, because that's my birth year. But yeah, when people, what do you think AMC will run to? And it's kind of my joke that, oh, you want to talk about running? Well, running was coined in 1748, so yeah, I think it'll run to $1,748. So yeah, that's a little inside joke right there. But no, it's just there are people who say AMC will run up to 100, and everyone, all the paper hands and profit takers will jump out at that point and crush it there. There are people that say the same thing about 500. I don't think the MOAS will be over in a day. I think that the first day we could hit over 500. I think that the MOAS could end up taking 2 to 3 days, and I just think that with the major sell-off, it is how fast can we hit 1,000, if we hit 1,000, and the momentum that we carry through. Depending upon how high the jumps are, will really determine where it kind of tuckers out, and the longer it takes, because a lot of people think it's going to immediately run up and run back down. Well, with all the trading halts, it's not going to be able to. The trading halts are kind of silly in my opinion, because they're meant to break momentum. That's not what they officially say, but they're there to break momentum, to keep stuff from running out of control. But yeah, with all the market halts, it's not going to be over. If it's a rapid one, it could be over in 2 days, but I still don't think. I still think it's going to stretch to 3 days. I don't think it can be done in 2 days. It's mathematically it's possible. I just think with all the halts that I'm just not sure it's going to run up that far or run out that quickly. I don't think it'll ever reach 10K. Yeah, I don't think it'll hit 10K either. I would love for it to hit 10K, but I just don't. I don't see your average person holding that long. And that's we're not talking about the diamond-handed apes, but we're talking about the other retail people that once they start seeing, if we get lucky, we start hitting 3,000 and 5,000. That's if we hit that fast enough. Yeah, I will be 10,000 to be wonderful and everything, but y'all know the prices I'm looking for. If we hit that lower mark, I will be ducking out if we run up to 3,000 to 5,000. Will you stream in a hot tub during probably not, because the MOAS will kick off while I'm still at work, unless it happens when I'm on lunch and I'm not feeling well. No, just joking there. But unless it kicks off like right when I'm at lunch, and all of a sudden we're sitting here and all of a sudden we just see these huge, insane Viagra candles going off. And we're running up, just see that parabolic kick off and see it just start screaming for the moon. Chances are it's going to happen while I'm at work. So, guys, if you look at the ratio of time as compared to how long the market's open and how long my lunches are, the odds are in favor of it happening while I'm at work. So no, I won't be streaming from a hot tub. Now, depending upon how high the MOAS goes, when the MOAS is over, like a couple days after the MOAS, it all depends how long it takes for contractors to come and put in a hot tub, a jetted, heated soaker tub. So my streams after the MOAS, like a couple weeks after the MOAS, those might be from hot tubs. But yeah, it's just, and a lot of people, When I'm saying that, what, you're not holding it to 100,000 or no? Hey, Grandpa Barney, welcome to the live stream. Snuck in on me there. I look over, I see the hard hat, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not. I thought it was Toad again because at a distance without my glasses on, I see. I'm going to slide this over just a bit. Hopefully the feedback's not too high there. Yeah. Well, see, Toad, that's the good thing. If it is a 2 or 3 day event, Toad, that is a good thing though, because if you see it's already started when you get back to a signal area, then you know it's on at that point. But no, Grandpa Barney, I don't think I don't want to burst anyone's bubble when I say I don't see it hitting 10,000. I give my price prediction because. First off, I've made it no secret that everyone talks about life-changing money. Based on my share count, for me, life-changing money is $500 a share. When I tell y'all that I would like to hold into the 1,200 to 17 or 1,250 to 1,750 range, hey, Danelle, welcome to live stream. When I say that I plan on holding into the 1,250 to 1,750 range, I'm already past life-changing money at that point. That is, I'm not trying to burst people's bubble by saying I don't think we're going to hit 5,000. I don't think we're going to hit 10,000. I'm just trying to go off, realistic expectations. If it runs up that high, that'll be so wonderful. Because that was a joke. You hold that long, you won't get paid. Yeah, Grandpa Barney. Hey, Diddy 214. Everybody's rolling in right now. There we go. Look at all these glorious apes in here. But yeah, it's I've got realistic windows that I'm looking at, and some people might even say that my windows aren't realistic. There are people who say we're only going to hit 100, we're only going to hit 200, we're only going to hit 500. Well, if we only hit 500, that's my life-changing money anyway. But just I've based on where I think it can go. Those are the realistic windows I think it could hit, and the target price I think it could hit. And those are just my opinions. Because we're just a bunch of friends hanging out here on the live stream. Someone in the chat might be a financial planner, someone who's certified, went to college for it and everything. But it really doesn't matter to me, the education you have. If you say you're gonna, hold to this price, well, that's your trading plan. Each person has their own trading plan. Each person knows what they're looking for out of the MOAS, and I've made it no secret that if possible, I would like to do. I would like to stair step out the first 50% in 10% increments, and if we run up to my target price, or the price that I think is good to exit at, that's where the other 50% will go. But I plan on stair-stepping my way out, which is great because if we run up to if we get a really really fast run up to $1,000 a share, and I dump the first 10% of my position right there, I'm already sitting pretty. I'm already in really really good shape. And I can, if it starts making its move back down from there, if we run up to 1,000, and if I see a pullback to, 600, 750 a share, well, at that point, I might be looking to see, are we finished right there? I might move straight into dumping 50%. Dump 50%, so I'm still sitting on 40% of my position, and set the other 40%, set that to automatically sell if it gets down to 500 again, because we've already established 500 is life-changing money. Well, if we run up to 1,000 and I dump 10%, we drop down to 750. I drop another 50%. We run down to down to 500, and I dump the last 40%. I've still made better than what was life-changing money for me. So yeah, everyone's got to kind of go through and evaluate what life-changing money means to them, and establish a plan based on that. It's great to say, yeah, I'm going to hold to 10,000, I'm going to hold to 100,000, but it could run up to 2,500, turn around and never go back that high again. It's just, where do you see your life changing at? I'm hoping for 5K, but we'll have to see how it plays out. Yeah, DD214, exactly. Know where you want to know what you want to get, but also have contingencies. Know that there's an old saying. No well organized plan survives enemy contact. You can have the best trading plan in the world, but until the share prices start moving, you do not know where it's going to go. I'm old. House paid off. Ferrari. I want people to hold to 100,000 because I'll have money in the bank. Everyone needs what's best for. Yep, Grandpa Barney. Everyone needs to do what is best for them. That is exactly it. And then you get there are people who have financial things pop up that they need to take care of. No one should be expected to hold their shares if they've got something going on in their personal lives, their home lives, that they financially have to take care of. That's when people, if somebody's like, man, I had to sell half my position because I had a medical bill come up. If someone is shaming another ape for taking care of what they need to take care of, they're no better than the hedge funds who are telling us what we should do. They call us dumb money and are upset because we're not trading the way they're trading. Well, that's part of the ape movement. Is no one should tell us what we should do with our trades. And for the they short the stock, and they short it because they expect us to do what normal investors do. Oh, prices are going down, I should sell, but we're not playing their game. Watch the short volume. That will give you indicators when to get out. Yeah, but you could end up with delays in reporting, though. But yeah, definitely. When the MOAS kicks off, I probably I will get on to Ortex and probably go through and do the 1 week free trial. Because if you sign up for Ortex, you do get a week free. And I think it's like $100 a month or something ridiculous like that for Ortex. But I don't want to be spending $100 for a month for Ortex when I already know. I know what I'm trading. I know how I'm trading it. But when the MOAS kicks off, I might go through and get the free trial of Ortex just for the MOAS, just so I can see. And I don't know how often. I haven't used it, so I don't know how often it updates or anything like that. Grandpa Barney, you're not that old. Yeah. Oh. Wow, we still got time left in the stream. I was rambling and ranting and... Hey, since I actually have Grandpa Barney in here, so this weekend I had Maintenance Technology Level 2 course that I took my final exam Saturday morning on and ended up passing the course with 80%. So I have one more course to take before I can move up to, it's referred to as Broadband Specialist 6, which is the highest that in our company that a maintenance guy can get promoted to. So I've got one more class to take and some in-house training as far as network training for different types of repair work. And I will receive my final promotion with the company. And I want to hurry up and get that done. I want to get that done before annual reviews are done in June or July. Because if I can get that done and get that promotion, I'll get a 10% raise there. And then I can get another annual raise. I can get between 3 to 5% there. So I'm kind of stoked. I'm wish I would have done better on the test, but 80's still passing. 70's passing, actually. So my boss gave me permission to be able to take time off when it starts because a lot of places have no cell service. Oh, that's cool. That's cool of your work. Yeah, I am definitely looking forward to getting that money. Yeah. Oh yeah, thanks, DD214. It's like I said, I'll be at the highest level I can get for plant maintenance, and then after that, in the next few years, I'll look towards there's another division. It's the head end techs, and it's more of the inside type work at the tower sites, or where all the fiber comes together. You know, it's the main hub of a cable plant, and maybe in a few years when the one of the guys retires, I might move into the head end just to get out from the cold. It's granted, it all depends how the MOAS goes. I might end up moving to the Appalachian Mountains somewhere and just have a direct fiber to my house and have no communication with anybody outside of the fiber optics. Just away from everyone. Grandpa's boss must also have AMC. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to bringing on those pay raises. Granted, it's not power lineman money, but up here we've got the iron ore mines, and people always talk about those are the best places to get hired at, and a lot of the people at the mines, I actually make better money than the union guys out at the mines. So it's it all depends on what kind of field you're in. Out the mines you do have a lot of laborers, so it's a lot of labor paying jobs. Well, Grandpa Barney, electrical lineman. I work with mainline coaxial. I do a little bit with fiber optics. So it's a tech. We're in tech fields. We're in skill crafts. So we get paid decently. Oh, let's see. Bruce Shine in the App Mountains. Be careful of the locals. I'd be screwed without Grandpa Barney, why would you be screwed without us? Am I marking off everyone's MOAS date? I've got that notebook is in my work bag, which is out of my work vehicle. So I'm not sure who all's MOAS dates have hit already. I should keep a copy of that in here, just for our little fun that we have. Oh my God, I'm getting a lot of work emails. Sony just bought Bungie for $3.6 billion. Wow. That's a pretty big move. We are each other's supports, all these ups and downs. Yeah, definitely. That's well, I always try to kick out positive vibes in here, and you go to Clay's channel, positive vibes there. It's we try to the downward pushes are not fun. And it's nice to be able to just talk and joke and laugh, and not focus on the charts everywhere. Toad, 30th of December 2022. Oh, was that your date, Toad? Like I said, I don't have it here in front of me. I know I picked the date middle of February, I think, because my MOAS, I was looking towards when are people going to start getting their tax returns back. That was the whole thing behind my date with the MOAS. Grandpa Barney is so popular, he should have his own channel. Yeah, Grandpa Barney would surpass all of us. He'd be up to 1 million subscribers in 2 months easily. The best I could hope for is to be a blue wrench on Grandpa Barney's channel. Yeah, and here in Minnesota we are having a heat wave. It's so nice being above zero in January. We are currently 25 degrees. Oh, Toad says he'll win. Toad, you think your date's going to be right? Man, if we're still holding in, December of this year, December 30th, that would be insane because we're going to have so many opportunities to buy more shares. It'll be ridiculous how many. Now, did I look before? I'm looking right now just to. Yeah, December 30th is the last Friday of the year. Stock market should be open on that day. I know Christmas I'm not sure in the U.S. we might have a half day on Friday the 23rd for Christmas. I know in Canada you're going to end up with a half day on the 23rd. The 26th off for Christmas, the 27th off for Boxing Day. London Stock Exchange should be closed on Friday the 23rd for Christmas and the 26th for Boxing Day. I don't have the schedule in front of me, but just knowing how they like to schedule the dates between CSX and the London Stock Exchange, that's kind of how they like to play it. I think it was Canada this year that had a half day on Friday and then Monday, Tuesday off, and London had Friday and Monday off for Christmas. Or Friday off for Christmas, Monday off for Boxing Day. Make Claybro send Barney a super chat. Yeah, that would be funny. I'm down 75,000 and Grandma's wearing a diaper. She's pooping her pants. Out of fear, I'm not worried. I love the low prices. I think if Grandpa Barney got a channel, we just go through and every super chat, every comment would just be, if you put in a super short line, it would be flooded with $2 super chats. Like he would, the accountants at YouTube would be going crazy because he'd get like 35,000 super chats during a 1 hour live stream, and they'd all be like for $2 to $5, just flooding them. So you're saying we will have a chance to buy a Grandpa Barney t-shirt, Grandpa Barney sticker on my future Tesla? Yeah. So we're on AMC. I just kind of want to bounce over single calls. How are we looking 4 days from now? I got to look at a calendar also to see when President's Day is. I'm not sure if it's a stock market holiday, but it might. Oh, this is interesting. I was waiting for this to happen. Anyone who pays attention to options notice something interesting about. I'm going to give a second before I say it to see if anyone can answer what interesting fact I just noticed on the AMC options chain. Minimum super chat will be set to 1,000. Grandpa is the elite of the elite. Oh, 21st is President's Day? Yeah, let me have a look here. Oh, yeah, before there's a silence on there, that was my work phone. I actually can't silence my work phone, unfortunately. Okay, so is President's Day the 21st? I thought it would have been the 14th. I guess, yeah, if someone's looking at a calendar right now. If we win big, I'll make some up and give them away for free. That'd be cool. So has anyone noticed what is interesting about the AMC options chain? I'm waiting to see if anyone picked up on it. I'm giving you all a second to analyze the screen and see what's interesting about it. Especially anyone who's been in options for AMC for quite a while now. Because this is an interactive channel. '14th is Valentine's Day. Don't forget. Yeah, definitely don't forget. Don't forget Valentine's Day. But they're expensive now. No, not. Well, expensive is a relative term to someone who sends Claybro $100 super chats like they're going out of style. They're maybe not that expensive. Nudge, nudge. Guys out there, remember, it does not just have to be Valentine's Day in order to get flowers for the one you care about. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and divulge what is so interesting that I noticed on the option chain. If you look to the left where the strike prices are, the entire options chain that we see here is built out into 50-cent increments until you get further away from the current price. You get down to $10, then you got the even dollar amounts. But this is indicative of they're starting to build out the options chain a little bit tighter now to where you have these 50-cent windows. So before it was all even dollar amounts until you got 20 or 30 strike prices away, and then they would move from dollar amounts to, I think it was like $5 amounts or $2 amounts. So the fact that they're building out an options chain with more more options to it. Now the fact that they're building out the option chain more now means that if you know that $20 is going to be a key battleground, let's go a little bit tighter. Let's find one with a reasonable amount of. So looking at it, okay, the 18. If we look, 2,800, 1,800, 3,000, less than $1,000, almost 8,000, less than 400, to almost 2,900. So if we look at it, it looks like $18 mark would be a key battleground. Now under the old, when it was just dollar increments apart, the nearest price you could get would have been the $19 mark, which, so, looking at it, you've got a $10 per contract differential, 10 cents per contract, 100 shares per contract. So you got a $10 differential. Now, if you know that $18 was going to be your battleground, you could step in at an $18.50 option, pick up another $4 per contract. We're talking about nickel and diming them, but you're just getting, it's another $4 per contract, but it's giving you can really tighten it down. And also, if you're playing any kind of spreads, now instead of $100 of collateral per spread, because they're 50 cents apart, 50 cents per share, it's only $50 per contract if you wanted to drop 18, 50, 19 spreads, or on the put side, because y'all know I like the bull puts. Well, now instead of doing a 13, 14, if you think that 14 might be dangerous, now you can do 13, 13.50s, and you're getting those for, you're only having to put up $50 worth of collateral instead of 100. So let's see what that does for the bull puts here, since we're on that page right now. So now, if we look at it, we're right around 16. So if you're looking these 1450s on the bull puts, you could sell these and pick up a dime per contract. But you're picking up, like, it keeps bouncing because we're right on the edge there. So you're only getting $10 per contract, but you're only putting up $50 collateral per contract. Grandpa Barney, this is a non-monetized channel. I have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watched content to enable monetization where I can do super chats. I do have it set up. I do have a Cash App, which is Frank CFV. And also through my Twitter page, I have tipping turned on Twitter, which is also set up primarily through Cash App. So yeah, that's... Unfortunately, I can't get super chats, I can't get super stickers or any of that fun stuff. It's non-monetized, but through Twitter I was able to set up tipping on there. But guys, I've got 3 minutes left in my lunch. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. It is so great to see all these glorious apes in here. Grandpa Barney, of course, DD2214, Danelle, Ugandan Toad, Outdoor Smile, Paul, Toad, Danelle, looking through. I'm looking to see if I missed any other names on here. I think I got everybody, though. So I want to thank all of y'all for stopping by and spending a little bit of time out of your day, and I shall see everyone back over on Clay Rose channel here. He should be opening chat up in right about an hour, but I've got to go back to the 8 to 5 job. Moas starts in 4 minutes. Yeah, that would be funny. So I hope everyone has an absolutely wonderful day. Hey, what do we got? Assidious 1864, welcome to the live stream, man. Unfortunately, Assidious, we are just now wrapping it up. I'm on my way back to my normal 8 to 5 job. But if you haven't subscribed, and if you caught a little bit of this and think it's interesting, go hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and we should be doing this again tomorrow. We're in here every day. At a high level, how much artificial plumbing do we expect before the drop happens? Oh, automatic. Hang on, I'm gonna be punching in right now. I am not sure how much artificial pumping is gonna be coming from the government. I'd be looking to see anyone who follows certain politicians who have their trades listed publicly on some of the things. I'd be looking for strange buys. I'd be looking for really, really large buys, and maybe a little bit of insider, not making acquisitions or anything like that. But yeah, there could be a little bit of artificial coming in from the government. But it's all, we have to wait and see how it's going to go. But I've got to jump off here, guys. I want to thank everyone for coming by, and closing out, say good trades and good health. And we will catch you next time.